say it's going to be 5.1 worksheet. We're going to simplify quotients of monomials, and the first 5 are just pretty simple. You're just going to do calculator exercises, and you're going to type it in and come up with your answers. So I'm just going to put some answers up here. Here, when you type it in and reduce, you're going to get 3/8. All right, for number 2, you're going to get 4/7. For number 3, you're going to get 25/6, and please leave them as improper fractions. For number 4, you are going to figure out 3/5. Now here on number 5, if you look at this, the 2 and the 8 reduce to 4/1. And then if you look at the t's, we have 1 t at the top and 2 t at the bottom. Don't forget to fill in your exponents. Oh, sorry, there's a 1 here and a 2 at the bottom. So this one gets mad, comes down, we subtract it off, so you get 1 t at the bottom. Well, we look at number 6. So the 16 over the 24 goes to 2/3. And then there's a 1x in the bottom that gets mad because he wasn't invited to the party. You get an x to the 3rd at the top. On number 7, the 18 and the 4 reduced to 9 halves. Use your calculator. There's a 1 here above the y in the numerator. It gets mad, it comes down, you subtract it off, you get y to the 2nd. On number 8, the 3 and the 9 reduce to 1/3. Here we have a 1 at the a at the denominator and a 1 and a b in the numerator. Here these ones get mad, come up and subtract them off, so we have just an a at the top. The b's come down, subtract them off, we get a b at the bottom. So 1a divided by 3b. For number 9, the 25 and the 50 reduce to a 2/1. The s's are the same, so they completely cancel out. Here the t's, the 2's come down, we'll subtract them off. You just get a t, could be written as 2/t. And then number 10, I'll do it below. The 15 and the 18 reduce to a 5/6. The p's cancel, they come up top, you subtract them off, you get a p, because 3 minus 2 is 1. Remember there's a q here, that comes up, and subtract them off, you get q to the 1st. So 5pq/6. Moving on to the next page. Make that a little bigger. These ones are pretty easy. We're just figuring out where the party's at. So here, these come up, you subtract off the 5, you get 8 to the 2nd, or 64. Here the 2 comes down, subtract off the 2. Remember, you have a space order 1, so you get 4 to the 3rd, or 1/64. Here, the a's come down, so we subtract off the 3, so you get 5, a to the 2nd. And here the y's move up, so you subtract 6 minus 3, you get y to the 3rd over 8. Alright, pause is necessary. And then some harder ones. So, when we look at this, number 19, the 18 and the 27 reduced to a 3/2. You have more x's on the bottom, so we subtract out the 3, so 4 minus 3 is 1x. We have more y's at the top, so 5 minus 2 equals y to the 3rd. Now, here you're going to have to do a couple of steps. If you multiply straight across, you get 6x, there's a 1 here side by side, you add to the 3rd, and y to the 4th. There's nothing to cancel out. Down here, you have to do order of operations. So you have to deal with the fact that you have this exponent. So we're going to leave this p to the 3rd over q alone. We're going to square this. Remember, there's a 1 here and here. So you're going to get 3 squared, q squared. There's also 1 exponent here, so p squared. Because remember, a power to a power multiplies. So this 3 squared really turns into a 9. So you get p cubed over q times 9q squared over p squared. Altogether, that's going to give us 9p cubed over q squared divided by p squared over q. Don't forget your 1. Then you have to start figuring out what to subtract subtract off, we subtract off the 2. So you're going to get the 9 stays the same. We have a p, 3 minus 2 is 1. Subtract off the 1 from the q, you get a q. There is your answer. Last page, last problem we're going to do on this section. Make them a little bit bigger. So here you reduce the 5 and the negative 12. It will be a negative 5 over 6. There's a 1 and a 1 here for your C and D. You subtract the 1 off, you get C to the third. You subtract the 1 off, and you get D. There we go. Here, if you multiply straight across the side by side, you add, you get m to the 7 and 2, put your 1 there, m to the 4. And again, this was a little harder because you have to take into consideration you have this. So you have to square it first. Remember, there's a 1 above here and a 1 above here, and remember this is negative. Any negative to an even power is positive. So 2r cubed over t cubed times a positive t squared. 2 squared is 4, and r squared to the second power is r to the third, which will give you 2r to the third t squared over 4r to the fourth t to the third. Now the 4 and 2 reduce to 1 over 2. The r's, there's more at the bottom, so 4 minus 3 gives you 1r at the bottom. And there's more t's at the bottom, so 3 minus 2 gives you 1t at the bottom. And you have the answer 1 over 2rt